Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host tonight, Kay the Intuitive Empath, but you can call me Kay. Journey will be on later because we're doing the emoji contest. Yay! So guys, don't forget to share those emojis all night long because you definitely want that reading from Journey. We love, love, love it. So share all kinds of emojis all through the night and we'll announce that winner much later on in the show. Okay. Don't forget, have a great show, Kay. Do you have a favorite emoji? Corinna says, yes, I am the green heart emoji or butterflies. So green hearts or butterflies, those are my two favorites. Thank you for asking. So we're going to go ahead and take a minute and talk about the house rules. So for those of you who are new here, pay attention. Everyone else, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay? So first, we do not do any legal, health, or fertility questions, okay? Those are for some of the obvious reasons. We are not licensed physicians on this platform, so we are not able to give those kind of answers. Also, by law, we are not able to do that, okay? So go to the professionals for that, and we'll answer all the fun questions. We also do not do general on this platform, okay? You guys want to head over to mypsychicconnection.com, and we have psychics who are on 24/7 who are so happy to go more in depth into your situation. But on here, remember, we have 2 minutes for the free reading, so we don't have a lot of time to kind of get to the meat of the matter. So make sure you formulate those questions as meaty as you can. So don't just say, hey, how does such and such feel about me? Or do they think about me? Let's go, hey, this is someone who I've been connecting with for some time. I'm really interested in how we can move forward. So make those questions girthy. Also, you don't want everybody in your business, and a general reading can get kind of personal at times. Don't forget, all show long, we want to share those emojis so that we can keep our likes up, keep our views up, and also enjoy a free reading, okay? So want to do that all day as well. I also am the quote girl. Don't forget, energy sends green hearts. Hi, energy. I'm the quote girl. So all night, guys, share the quotes. Remember, the quotes don't only just help me, which I love. They keep me inspired. They keep me going. They get me motivated. But it also helps all of you. Quotes can really bring someone out of a darkness. I told you all the other day whenever I seen the taco quote that we all fall apart at times, even tacos, but we still love them. So share those quotes. I love to read those. Keep sharing those emojis. I love those. And now let's not forget, we have the 3-minute, the 6-minute, the mini, the medium, and the mega readings that are available. So if you're like, hey, I need a little bit more than that 2 minutes, I want you to go more in depth, you can go onto the YouTube or Facebook and click the link to submit your question. Let's not forget, 2 hours before the show, you all can submit your questions, so you're guaranteed that read. We do not have a time limit on those mini, medium, and mega, so we go as in-depth as we can. So I look really, really forward to getting into all of y'all's questions today. Of course, we're going to do my favorite crystal corner tonight, an Alice card. So stay tuned for all the great content. I look forward to everyone's questions, and don't forget, $1 of those donations all night long go to that Save the Children Foundation. That's such an important cause with all that's going on in the world. You never know what your $1 may do to change someone's life. Now that we've got all the shop talk out the way, let's go ahead. Hi, Cassidy. Cassidy says, whoop, whoop, Psychic K. We've got a lot of our great psychics on here tonight, guys. Let's see some of those emojis. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, yay, Crystal Corner. Let's go ahead and dive into our first question. Mahesh says, hey, there is a Muslim girl who used to look at me, but now she is playing hard to get. For how long do you see her doing it, and what should I do in that time? I love that question. Now, that is the way to body a question. Let's go ahead and see, why is it she's playing so hard to get? And we'll see if we can get a timeline up for you. But remember, you all, timelines are open to change as we also go off our own energies. Okay. So now I feel as though she's kind of, it seems to me, a little bit in her head. We have this Two of Swords that comes out. You see all the birds that are kind of flying out? I feel like there's some questions or there's some things that are a little bit unknown. And she's like, I'm waiting for this. Like, I'm waiting to see how you are. We see this Justice card even coming out. Like, I'm trying to make an active decision here. Is this someone who's going to be more persistent? Are you going to put a little bit more effort? Or are you going to be like some people she's shown in her past who maybe at first put that effort forward, but then they pull back? So here's what I would encourage you to do. You have this Nine of Pentacles that comes out, right? And this is telling you to grow a little bit more, expand a little bit more. So open yourself up more. Remember, the seeds you plant now, they'll grow down in the future. So don't worry about necessarily that here and now, waiting for some sort of response. Everything happens in the time that it's supposed to happen. But what you're waiting on here is building up that relationship. We want it to grow stronger. We want to put the right energy into it. So how about this? How about you try, just instead of putting all that love into the equation, put some of the friendship, build up a foundation. What is it that you're desiring? What is it that you see that she's desiring? Maybe you surprise her with something. Give her something that maybe she's not expecting. And it doesn't have to be really expensive, but grow, build the bond, build the connection, and let her know that you're not going anywhere. So she can kind of get out of that space in her head where she's kind of got these uncertainties that are popping out. But honey, I feel as though the summertime may build a lot more up for you. So look more towards your June, July, like, there's a timer and I would love to go more in, but I had a lot more stuff to say, but this is a great, great question. I hope that that helps. And if you want a little bit more, you know what to do. Hit that donation link and find out a little bit more in depth. Let's see some of those emojis. Are you guys sharing still? Mahesh says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Green hearts. Oh, look at this. We're seeing hearts. We're seeing butterflies. I'm loving it. Oh, lots of butterflies. Don't forget to share those quotes too. Here's one of the quotes that really sticks out to me. Sometimes doing what's best for you doesn't feel the best, right? I'm not the only one who's like, oh, I know that I want a donut so bad, but I'm going to go and get this salad instead. It's mind over matter. Remember, you can put yourself to anything if only you believe in yourself. I've had a lot of clients lately talking about how they're feeling off in their energy and they're feeling like they want to have that push to do something else, but they're not. They're like, what am I missing? What am I doing wrong, Kay? And I'm like, solar plexus work, guys, solar plexus work. We're going to talk about that later in the show. So if you're feeling some of those discontents, unassertiveness, feeling that lack of energy, maybe having stomach related issues, things like that, these are all huge, huge signs of we need that solar plexus work. Let's dive into another question. Unique says, is Jabari actually getting a multi-million-dollar check? Well, honey, I don't know who Jabari is, but we're going to hope so. We're going to put that energy out into the real, but let's see what we get. So I see that there's something that's coming from him, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's all of this, maybe not that large of a sum of something, but there is something coming here. So we have the Seven of Wands comes out. One thing here that tells me is be patient. Maybe this is not coming in the exact time that you all want, but it is coming. So listen, we have this Eight of Cups in reverse and we have our Queen of Wands. This is where I was saying I have a little discontent when I'm saying like multi-million may not be everything. Maybe there's something here that's missing, or maybe it's not going to be the amount because I feel like there's a number, something life-changing. I'll say that it will be something life-changing, but I don't know if it'll be such a gross amount, okay? So here's what I would say. Be patient with this. We do see this strong sense of stability that comes out. They told him 4 mil. Okay. It may be very close to that because we do have this Emperor. He's going to be very stable. He's going to feel very secure. I love that Emperor energy. Like, I don't have any worries in the world. Things are kind of going the way that I want. I have control. And Emperors, Emperor got some money, got some dollars too. So I would say get excited, but also be willing to be a little patient because it may not be everything that you want or in the time frame that you are looking for, because that seems big to me. I keep hearing like time. Something here is a little bit off. So I would just be mindful of that. But yeah, honey, I think that there's something great coming there. And well, whoever that is to you, congratulations and good luck. Hearts and butterflies. So you must have liked what you heard. That is lovely. You said, what's the time? Let's see if I can see a time frame for you. I'm gonna kind of say here, you may want to give this situation maybe a few months or so. Look, we got this 9 of Wands that's coming out. There's a little bit of patience. That's how I keep saying. All right. Thank you so much, Unique, for your question. And I do hope that that helps. Want to talk a little bit more about our other platforms that we have. Don't forget, on our YouTube channel, we have a lot of great content. We have, astrology readings. We have the tarot card of the day. We got a lot of great content. No less, Journey has the Life 9 magazine, which I write articles with. This month in May, we worked on anxiety and how we get through those things. And we have like summer content and all types of stuff coming up. So guys, don't forget to check out the Life 9 magazine. It's so exciting. And don't forget, all week long, we have great content with great psychics. I'm so excited to be a part of this team. Okay, so we're going to dive into our next question. Oh, wait, Squirrel says, sometimes we have to make choices we can live with, but then we have to choose to live with them. Squirrel, you are so correct. I love that quote. Thank you. Journey says, the best and most beautiful things in this world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. That's by Helen Keller. I've heard that one actually before. And it reminds me of kind of a time in my life. I actually have this down as a note today, where you kind of get in this place where you don't see any of like the positive things that are in life and the blessings that you have, because sometimes we get so bogged down. I've heard a lot of people talk, the retrograde and how it's really put them in a mood and things like that. But this is why I say this. We hold our own power. Sure, the retrograde can happen. Sure, life can kind of happen. But what is it that brings the light out in you? What's the thing that brings that happy space out in you? What are the blessings that you have? Where are you now that you weren't before? So take those little things and put those in a basket to the side, even on those dark days. It'll kind of help to put you out. Thank you, Journey. Let's dive into another question. Sabrina says, hello, will a house rental pop up for me by the end of this month? Let's see. I'm going to switch decks a little bit here. Something else is calling my name for you. All right. Oh, so what I do like here is, we got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the indication of a new beginning. Okay. So I'm going to say there is something coming. Now, that time frame that you hit me with in the next couple of days, I don't think it'll be the next couple of days, but I do feel like it'll be more towards the beginning of the month. Okay. We do get this Queen of Cups that also comes out, which is showing your emotions. Everything is kind of very like in a content place. This is something I can see that you've been planning or you've even been waiting for some time. I love the page energies that we're getting out. Not only did we get our Page of Cups, we got our Page of Wands. Both of these can indicate new ventures, new foundations, things that are kind of bringing you that emotional peace or happiness. I love too with that Two of Wands. This is something I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy in, or something that you've been waiting for some time, or like something that you really have been wanting or looking to. I would say worry not. Get ready to start picking out the new silverware. Get ready to start buying some furniture because it looks like your time's coming. I think that this will also stable out some of those. I feel like you've been having stress. So I feel like this will help stable out some of the stressing points that you've had. I don't know. Have you been getting like a lot of nervous energy or even headaches? like sweaty palms. I got like a little bit of like anxious energy, like maybe you've been waiting for the word of something or waiting to hear from someone for some time. But worry not, honey, that does look like it's coming. So get ready to pack up and move, and good luck to you. I do love a nice move in the summertime. And also a little tip of advice for those of you who are moving: don't forget to cleanse those houses when you move in. Open up the doors, the windows, the cabinets, smudge it out, clear that space. You start from the crown and you bless it on down. Well, anyhow, that's what I say. Energy says life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. And that's by Charles R. Swindoll. I 1000% agree with that quote. I have this card in my Alice deck that's called Keep Your Temper. And I always tell people that's not just about like anger and rage. Absolutely not. Keeping your temper is remaining balanced with your emotions. Remember, he who angers you controls you. Ooh, another quote. So don't allow someone else to take your power from you, okay? You have to recognize what energy you are putting out to other people and what you are allowing them to do with your life. I always tell people I'm not going to be having my own car and letting someone else drive in the driver's seat. It doesn't work that way, right? Journey says, I put my heart and my soul into my work and have lost my mind in the process. Vincent Van Gogh. Now that sounds like a Vincent Van Gogh quote. Let's see those emojis, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel all night long. For the donations, $1 of every donation goes to the Save the Children Foundation. It is so much bigger than us, right? Let's go ahead and dive into our next question. Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Gemma says, hey, Kay, Adam has stopped being so loving towards me. He can be a bit all or nothing with affection, but he's going through a hard time currently too. Is it down to this or something else? Okay, let's see. I'm going to shift over to this love deck and let's see what the love life is like going on with him. What's kind of going on in his head. Now, wow, literally, you can't make this up. Literally, the first card that comes out is in your head. Oh my goodness, he's definitely in his head. This is the Eight of Mirrors. He is feeling trapped or kind of stuck about a certain situation. And here's the thing, Gemma, he doesn't like talking about his feelings. He doesn't like confronting those things. It's almost like this big, I want to be able to handle whatever comes this way. Like I maybe this is a way that maybe he was brought up, or maybe the surroundings that he's seen in regards to handling conflict or tough times, things like that. It's like he kind of just goes in his mind, he's rolling it around, and then he goes and like once it's handled or once he's kind of made some decision, it's like boom, then he can be okay. So it's not that he's trying to be different or slighted towards you by any means. I think that it's just he wants to be able to handle it. He doesn't want to put that pressure on anyone else. He wants to be able to take control of that. But look, honey, you still get his Queen of Rings, which is virtually the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is that loving, that homecoming card, the motherly, the supportive, the wife, the housemaker. And honey, I believe that's all you. I believe he still has all this energy and all these feelings and all this love and this care and these emotions for you. But I feel like the rest of that road is kind of weighing down on him heavy. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. Sometimes we don't realize the pressure that we are putting on someone that we care about, or we don't realize that we're putting a certain energy because we do want to help them so bad. What I'll say to you is maybe just take things really light. Maybe throw a movie on, put on a silly song you guys used to like, do something that you guys used to do, or have a little fun to take his mind off of things, or even give out of his mind at some point. Don't allow this to bog you down. This to me just seems like a temporary moment, okay? Now, I do hope that helps. All right. It's time for my crystal corner. Today, we have red jasper. I know, I be giving you guys the stability, okay? Red jasper. Now, red jasper does help with your sacral chakra and your root chakra. This is a great stone for domestic violence victims, okay? This is an empowerment. Resist emotional drainage from other people. This is a strong, grounding, vibrational crystal, okay? This can encourage a positive mindset, and this is known as the warrior stone of courage. This is why this is such a big crystal. Now, I don't know how many of you all have been through or maybe even have witnessed or seen someone you love who's kind of gone through one of those hard times, even if it was you. This is your crystal. I recommend it all the time. Love, love, love. It's great for working through those damaged parts. Now, remember what I told you all. It's so important in the way that you cleanse your crystals. I said it once, I'll say it again. This one you can use in the sun and in the moon. But here's the thing with the sunlight. You do not want to let this crystal stay out in the UV light for too long. Otherwise, disintegrates. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You can wash this in water with salt water, warm salt water. You can obviously charge this on other crystals, but on the 14th day of the moon cycle, that is when the moon is the brightest and is the best for charging, okay? You can actually leave this out all night long if you want to. And now here's my favorite part, because again, I'm an earthy girl. Capricorn energy all day, right? You can put this into the dirt. You can put this into the dirt, into the soil, bury it, and bring it back out, and really activates those properties. I love it. Energy says Jasper can be so energizing. Love it. It is an amazing crystal. Now that I've talked about my crystal for the day, I want you all to start sharing what are your crystals that you guys like. What do you do? What do you use to help ground yourself, to kind of give you that courage, to give you that power? What crystals really call to you for that? If you guys would love to share that information, because again, there's so many people who are here and they may be willing to run out and grab that crystal. But tonight, this is the one that I'm strongly recommending, especially for those people who are kind of going through those. Squirrel says pretty much any yellow crystal. I love yellow. So do I. I like yellow too. And I think yellow just like, it makes you feel good, right? It gives you that boost of confidence and that power that you have. Now let's dive into another question, you all. Cassidy says, love the ocean jasper. Ocean jasper is a really good one. I got to bring that on the show one day. Audrey, hi Audrey. Audrey says, can you see if I'll ever get over overthinking driving? I have triggers and panic attacks and even think about going certain distances. I take big back roads everywhere and haven't been on the freeway in eight years. Wow, Audrey. Like drove myself. No, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I don't know if, well, I know actually you were here last week. This orange calcite will really help with that confidence. Look, I'm just popping crystals out now. This will help with that confidence. What I want to recommend it again, and I talked about this last week. So again, if you're new here, the solar plexus bath or like a shower, those things will really water's so healing. Oh my goodness. But putting those crystals around you in the tub or in your shower and things like that, even in the 4 points of the corner of your room, those things kind of just, they work overnight. And that's why I say it's so important to charge those things. So definitely pay attention to that. Now, let's go ahead and see if you'll get over that driving. Now, right now, it seems as if you just aren't having a lot of, you said, yay. Right now, it seems like you're kind of having a hard time just mentally kind of getting out of that headspace. Now, we have both of these swords coming out, our 7 and a 10 of swords. So I feel like this is not something that's going to happen tomorrow. You know, I don't like to sugarcoat things for you. But look at this. Literally what I was just saying before I popped in to do this read, right? You have to start trusting that higher power and open up yourself, open those chakras up. When we're lacking those senses of confidence and things like that, there's things that we need to start pouring back into ourselves. Okay. I want you to start saying those daily affirmations. Now, you hear me? You 100% will be driving again. Yes. And you're going to be able to do it. And you're going to be able to guess what? Not just with someone else. No, not just with someone else, on your own. Look at these beautiful, beautiful cards that we get here. We got our Hangman. We got our 3 of Cups. Honey, this is a perception change. We're looking more towards our future. We're looking more towards the things that we haven't been able to do. We see us opening up. This Hangman is one of my favorite cards because to me, I'm just trusting spirit. You're going to trust in this process and you're going to get so much further than what you think. And honestly, It may not be within this year, and that's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself, all right? Take it day by day, step by step. Maybe just start practicing a little bit along the way. Audrey says, yay, absolutely. I'm cheering for you. And if you got to get on here every week and I got to tell you that confidence will get there, I'm here to do that for you. Be your own affirmation. Remember, success is a decision. Well, it's on my wall. Yeah, and that's Capricorn stuff. But I do hope that helps. Let's see some of those emojis. Don't forget, we have that emoji contest going on. So share, share, share. Audrey says, yay, thanks. That is okay. I love that. I love that you're so accepting. You're so positive and so receptive to the message. And that's such a big part, is just being receptive. Journey says, don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. This is a quote by Roy T. Bennett. I like that one. Journey, you've got the inspirational quotes today, okay? I love it. All right, let's see some of those green heart emojis if you guys are loving the show. Okay, green heart, green heart, green heart, green heart. Let's talk about some of our other shows that are upcoming. Guys, midnight, my girl Squirrel is on. So don't forget to check her out. We have Thursday Destiny at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. is my girl Brooke. At 11, we got Cassidy the Card Slinger. And then Friday, we have Journey and Friends. And you never know who's going to be on Journey and Friends. They were turned up last week. I don't know if you all watched, but I watched. And I had a great time. So don't forget to come along all week long for the great content. Don't forget, I will be moving on June 5th over to Mondays. I know, no more Wednesday nights, but we're going to have fun on Mondays, and we're really going to bring all that energy back in. And don't forget, we're still going to have all of our favorites, our Crystal Corner, our Alice, our quotes, just at a different time. But I so much have enjoyed all of this on Wednesdays. Energy says, I love black tourmaline for grounding and protection. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you all have heard of putting a chip of that black tourmaline or even obsidian above your door frames of your home for protection, or even in your windowsills if that's what you want to do. But those passageways, it kind of blocks out those energies from coming in. I love protective work, especially in your home. You never know what you are carrying with you or what someone else may be carrying and bringing in with them, okay? Super empath vibes. I see my green heart emojis. All right, let's get into another question. Haley says, hello, will things ever get better with Hundu? I hope I said that right. It has been rocky these past couple of months, and I really want to make this connection work. And I hope to communicate with each other soon. Thank you so much. No problem. Let's go ahead and see if things will get better, or if you guys will have any kind of conversations upcoming. All right. Also, maybe a good thing to add into here as well, maybe what is blocking things there, what's kind of going on. So one thing that I see is that, yes, this connection to me still has some time to grow, okay? We do have our Eight of Pentacles, but it is a work in progress, all right? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat and say that this is the best card we want to see to come out first, because that does tell me there's a lot of active work that still needs to be done. However, it's the things that come afterwards to me that strike me. You have your Two of Pentacles, you have your Queen of Swords, and then look at this, you have your Justice card. So I feel like there's a need for intensifying of the communication with each other. I feel like there's some things that may be being held back. And that if they are, talked about, if they are, discovered, that you two can have that really strong stability here. We do have our King of Wands and our Empress that come out. So there is that potential of that future connection to grow and build. However, I got to say there's something here that's displaced here in the communication, or there's something here that's being overthought, which is what is creating this sense of like this disconnect or distance where you're not quite getting what you were getting before. So I would encourage maybe trying to think back. When did this shift happen? When did this change happen? What environmental things were kind of going on? What have we discussed? And maybe try to focus there to get back to that direct route. Now, I do feel as though, oh, we're out of time. I had a whole lot to say there, but don't worry. If you would like to hear the rest, I'm going to put these to the side. Okay. Put those to the side. And if you want to talk more, don't forget you can hit that donation link, because there was definitely more that was to be said. But I do hope that part helped, honey. All right. Now, I want to do Alice, an Alice card for you all. Now, remember, my Alice is for the collective. Okay. So for anyone who this resonates, take it, leave it. Put it to the side, okay? Alice is one of my favorites. You all know how I feel about Alice in Wonderland. Story 1, she got the quotes, but 2, she's went through a journey, and it helps you to connect to where you're at or what maybe you may need to hear in this moment. So remember, don't just take in the immediate message, but take in all the things that you kind of have going on around you. So our card today is Nonsense from Alice. And this card says, it is time to talk sense. When this card comes, this may mean that either you are getting in your way or other people are around you kind of getting in your way, which means there's a lot of chatter. That could be other people talking bad about you. That could be people making assumptions about you. That could be people making it difficult for you to do your day-to-day. Or that could be you having those thoughts of self-doubt, not feeling those motivations, not being able to do some of the things that you wanted to do, feeling like you're missing something. Remember what I was saying, that solar plexus energy being off. This is telling you, honey, it's time to stop, okay? Stop, sit back, listen to your inner voice, understand what you are guided to do, understand what you are, who you are. Or this could be telling you, hey, you need to cut out these excess noise and put your foot down. People always think it's love and light and peace and all this happiness, but no, you got to have a backbone too. You have to be able to stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in, and even stand up to yourself some days when that voice gets a little too loud. So this card is saying it's nonsense. It is time to talk sense. Squirrel says, wow, that one resonates with me. Thank you, Kay. You're so welcome, Squirrel. And I think this resonates for me too. I had my dark thoughts, you know, I've had my moments of self-doubt or discouragement. Sometimes I allow all of what I've heard in my past or how people have treated me, and I'll allow that to get in my way. But I have to remember, who am I, you know, and what is it that I want, and how much have I grown? We are such beautiful, unique individuals. We don't need the approval of 1,000 other people. You need the approval of yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to live, breathe, and go to sleep with you. Okay, you got to wake up and look at you in the mirror. So make sure you're your own best friend. You're your own biggest cheerleader, and you don't allow those negative outside forces to get the best of you guys. Okay. Now, I hope that reading resonates with you all. If it does, share some more of those heart emojis. Tell me about it. And don't forget to keep those quotes going and like and share. Okay. We're on so many different platforms. We want to get all out. Don't forget, we have great content all week long. We got Scroll Up at midnight. Okay. Journey says, I think if it is true that there are as many minds as there are hits, then there are as many kinds of love as there are hearts. That's Leah Tutsi. Oh, that was a really good one. That's deep. Thank you, Journey. Let's get into another question. Nancy says, will I ever find another love? I'm going to switch back to my love deck. All right. I think that you absolutely are going to find another love, but it's going to catch you off guard. This is going to come when you absolutely least expect it. So right now we have our 9 of Mirrors that comes out, i.e. or 9 of Swords. That's you kind of in your head. You're being reflective. You're sitting here thinking, what is it that I want? What am I desiring? Who sees me? Is there anyone who's there to kind of make my heart beat again? I feel like there's been some pain in your life. I feel like there's been, I don't know, it's almost like something was kind of taken from you. And to me, it feels unexpected, okay? But there is someone who's coming. I love this card here, this item, and then you have your 2 of Flutes, which is i.e. or 2 of Cups. And both of these are indication of a relationship that's coming. Now, one thing that I'll have to say is you've got to, I feel like there's a release you need to do before this person will be coming or attracted to you. I'm getting air energy. So that may be Libra, Aquarius, or what is the other Libra, Aquarius? I cannot think for the life of me. There's a third, there's the third air sign. It's the third air sign. But I feel like there is someone who's coming towards you, but I feel like there's something that's in your way right now. I feel like there's Gemini. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My friend's a Gemini. We're almost in Gemini season, right? Are we in Gemini season? So yeah. I feel like there's this energy. You say, yeah, I lost my husband. He passed 2 years ago. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Cause I'm like, I feel like there's heartbreak. Even here, look how like there's the tears falling from the eye. Like I'm looking back, I'm wishing I would have had this thing. I feel you have to do and understand. You don't have to put a timeline on it. There's no time. That's literally one of my notes today. There's no timeline on grief. Allow yourself to go through the process. And even when you get with your new partner, understand that you may still have things that come up and it's okay to talk to them about it. One thing that I don't feel like any of us talks about enough is grief, because it's uncomfortable, because we don't feel good about it, because nobody quite knows what to say. But when you are having those feelings, when you are having those emotions, it's okay to validate those. Okay. If nobody's ever told you that, I'm telling you here today on my psychic connection. Okay. It's okay to validate your feelings. Otherwise, we wouldn't be given them. I absolutely cannot stand when people go, oh, don't get upset by this. Oh, stop crying. No, feel. We are humans. We were literally given emotions to feel, but don't allow your emotions to drive you or to run you. That's where we go left. Okay. That's when I go, oh, guys. Solar plexus work, sacral chakra road. I hope everyone is enjoying the show so far. I hope we're still sharing those emojis, because don't forget, Journey will be up soon to go ahead and give you guys those readings. I'm having so much fun with you all tonight. I'm loving all the hearts and butterflies you're all sharing. I'm loving the beautiful quotes. Literally, again, they help so many people more than just me. Journey says, follow your heart and listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. I love that. That goes right along what I was saying. And that is by Roy T. Bennett. Thank you so much, Journey. Let's hop into another question. Tony says, will I move to another country this year? If so, where? Now, listen, honey, I'm not going to hold you. I'm no good with pointing destinations on a map. I'm not even good at geography, but I will do my best here. And we'll see if you will be moving. Now, right away, the moving card comes. Yes, I definitely think you're going to be moving. Yes. But I don't think it'll be so easy as if it'll be this year. I know, like, you guys are like, hey, if you don't stop telling us we got to wait for things, well, you have to wait. I'm sorry. Today's not the show where we're not waiting. Today seems to be the waiting game. I don't know that it'll be as quick as you want it to be. However, you do have a lot of moving away cards. You do, like, the 8 of Cups, you have the 10 of Wands. You got things that are saying there is a transition that's coming, but it may be a little bit harder than what you think. I'm feeling as though I don't know why it's like more so on technicalities. So maybe just certain things aren't set up for you to move or things like that. I'm feeling a lot of water. Where you go. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm no good with on exact destinations, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of water in the climate feels like warmer. So I would maybe circulate somewhere around there. I feel as though there is some sense of this transition or move coming more towards, I would say, kind of the beginning of the year versus towards the end or like during this next few months. I feel like you're kind of getting ready for that transition, but it doesn't quite seem to be like in this immediate here and now. So yes, you do have that move that's coming. I do sense that there's some energy there. But again, there's something here on that technicality side that seems a little bit off. So maybe work through that, work through the numbers, work through the budgeting, work through maybe the housing situation, things like that, and get those things set up. And I think things will be relatively smooth. But there seems to be like a trail that needs to happen first. Okay. All right. So definitely hope that that helps. That was a great question, though, and I'm definitely wishing you good luck and success on your move. Okay. Oh, look at all these. Alexa, I know Alexa won the emoji contest the one day. Now, Alexa, Sharon, we're seeing LaPortia, Tony. Tony says, thank you. No problem. I'm so happy to help. Keep sharing all night long, guys. Don't forget, there's no legal health or fertility on this platform. You can donate. You can click the link for a 3-minute, a 6-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega. We also have a lot of great content for the rest of the week. We have Scroll Up at midnight. Tomorrow at 7 is Destiny. At 10, we have Brooke. 11, Cassidy the Card Slinger. And then Friday at 8, we have Journey. These are all Eastern Standard Times. So don't forget to set your clock. Hit that subscribe button. Nancy says, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Absolutely. You're so welcome. That is what we are here to do. Let's dive into another question. Alexis says, what will happen between me and Trey? So we'll see. What will happen between Alexa and Trey? So you're, wow. Okay, what a transition. So the full card comes out first for you, and I love the full card. Our full card is the beginning and the end, right? So this to me is that, and it's an infinity. It's literally the infinity card. So this to me tells me that there's like a lot of new things that are coming for you all, but I also feel like some endings of some chapters for you all. It's like there's something here that's transitioning out to open up something new. Look, we have our 4 of Wands, which is the unity card, which can indicate you two coming closer together or getting on this kind of discovery path of finding each other or finding out some things or exploring certain things together. I understand this is a together thing, not an apart thing. So I feel like there's some sort of connection that's coming in or bonding that's building up that is upcoming. I love this because the Royal card comes out here. And on this deck, specifically, it says it's the completion, which it is a completion card. The Royal card is the vision that you see. So I almost feel like there's something you've been manifesting here in this relationship that you've been wanting. And maybe you have had some thoughts here where maybe there's been some stagnancy or maybe there's been some things that you're questioning or you kind of been in your head about. We do get that 8 of Swords. But I would say here, there's something abrupt that's about to happen. The cadence comes out. So something here is about to shift here in this energy, which to me is pulling things closer together. I really, Alexa says, yeah, I really love that full card. I can't even express it enough. The full card says, in my head, bad. Yeah, I can tell because that is source says that I'm trapped. I'm in my head. I'm overthinking about a situation. And that's okay. It's okay. But remember to channel things into the right energy. There's the buzzer. But I'm going to finish this thought, and this goes for anyone. Remember, what you channel into a certain situation is what you will put out, what you will get back. So remember, don't overanalyze that situation. If you're starting to find yourself slipping, like, oh, I'm thinking, what is this? What is this? Remember this. Well, you can just say, Kate said things should be growing, and we can be exploring each other in different ways. So figure that out. What can I do to explore in a different way? What can I do to grow this together? Okay. So guys, put those positive intentions out, all right? Positive thoughts. Positive mindsets shift our results. Let's see if we can get another question in. Gina says, hello. What will happen between Gemini and me in June and July? Let's see. All right. So we see, I love that this is like the star card comes out, Gemini energy with a Gemini and a Gemini season. Whole lot of Gemini things happening. So one thing that I see here is we have our Temperance, we have our 7 of Wands, we have our Star, and we have our 1 of Wands, which is our Ace of Wands, actually. Okay. Now with these, this is kind of telling me there's some sort of dynamic change that may be happening here. For some reason, I feel like there's kind of a little bit of a wall up, or that a wall that will kind of be putting up. There's like some, I don't know, it's like on guard. So I would say upcoming, look for like some sort of defensiveness here, or that you guys may be on some sort of edge with each other. I would say, remember this, what you pour out is what you get back, because you guys have this moderation, that temperance card that's coming. So maybe don't be so on the fighty aspect as much as, by the way, we are both Gemini. A lot of Gemini energy. Gemini, they're both Geminis. Get Gemini cards. They're going in Gemini season a lot. And that may be like why it's like, watch those energies with each other. Because I feel like sometimes it can be combative where it could be really great. I don't know. There's like, it's like you guys have this like there's a lot of energy that's coming out in June and July for you guys. So be mindful of what each other wants. That star card is kind of like overall, like, what is it that I'm pouring out? What am I getting back? Those manifestations, the things that we're desiring, you guys have to kind of find some sort of balance. So I would say no communication right now. That makes sense why this is all over the place. Okay, so you guys need to work on that, because you guys' guards are up. You guys are really on edge. You guys are really not. And this is something that needs to balance out. Now, here's the good thing. You did get that One of Wands, which is that Ace of Wands, which is showing that energy, you guys creating a new bubble, but more towards July, okay? More towards July, things will be better. You guys have that defensiveness in June, though, okay? I do hope that helps. And good luck with all that Gemini energy. Guys, I know a lot of Geminis. I'm like, you all are feisty. But have good hearts. You guys have good hearts. Good luck to you, honey. Thank you so much for your question. Unique Smith, you are our emoji contest winner tonight. Yay, Unique. Congratulations. And here's your...
All right. Congratulations, Unique. All right. Shuffling up the cards for you right now to find out what amazing message you have. And they are just flying through like soap or butter, hot butter. All right. So let's find out what we got. We got Sanctuary, trying to find the inner peace, trying to find that sanctuary, that too much stuff going on around you, trying to make you understand or trying to feel that you're in the right place. So what you're doing is you're internalizing, you're going inward versus going outward. You're kind of like trying to gather your thoughts, trying to make sure that you feel safe, because things around you currently are making you feel uneasy or not so safe. You're questioning the things that surround you, what you're being told, as you should, as the energy I feel around you is a little off. Your next card is Trust, as I was just saying. Trying to find that trust in your scenarios, what's being told to you, what's going on around you. You're trying to find that balance. That's why you're pulling inward, because there's a fear of being lied to. There's a, I want to protect my heart energy that's going on around this. So trust what you're feeling is what I'm going to tell you, is because this isn't just about trusting the people around you, but trusting your own intuition, or what people call their gut feeling. Really need to follow through with what you're feeling, because sometimes our heart will tell us one story when your brain is going, that makes absolutely no sense. What the hell is going on? And then there becomes a fight between the heart and the brain. And the brain's trying to tell the heart, this isn't right. Even if it's a friend, even if it's a family member, even if it's a lover, make sure that you know that you can trust the situation. Trust your first instinct, followed by knowledge. By doing that, you're going to get the knowledge that you need, meaning following what you needed to follow in the first place. By going inward, finding the trust, getting the knowledge. Girl, you've got the power within you. It's all about trusting it and how to get there. You're already in your sanctuary. Trust what you see. Because sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants, but the brain's going, no. All right, honey, hang in there. And looks like energy is definitely going to change for you. Congratulations. Thank you for all the beautiful emojis. I'm handing you back over to Kay.
Hey, that was a beautiful reading. Congratulations, Unique. And I 1000% agree with Journey. And here's a quote, guys. I know what I see is true, and I'll speak my truth. Remember to honor those emotions, those feelings. Speak from that heart, okay? Unique, we hope that helps. Alexa says, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Haley says, thank you so much for my reading. Just listen to it. Appreciate it. No problem. So happy to help. Judith says, okay. Oh, you guys are flooded in. Hello, hello. Journey says, I have not broken your heart. You have broken it. And in breaking it, you have broken mine. Ooh, deep. That is by Emily Braun. Journey also has, suffering has been stronger than all other teaching and has taught me to understand what your heart used to be. I have bent and broken, but I hope into a better shape. Oh my gosh. Oh, send that to me, Journey. That was like Charles Dickens. I love that. I need that. That was a really good quote. No, I need that. Let's get into another question. Energy says, yes, so agree. New quote from Kay, validate your feelings. Love it. I love you guys. Karen says, hello there. I wanted to see if I'm going to be single this summer or will I be single? Are we trying to have a hot girl summer? Okay, I'm with it, Karen. Let's see. Let's see. Well, Karen. All right, we got the Bachelorette who comes up first. This is why I like this deck, okay? Bachelorette comes up first. This is an indication, yes, honey. Yes, I do see singleness. However, I don't see singleness for long, so I don't know what you got going on here, honey. I don't want to dive in too deep, but you got this locking down, coming back to a home, coming back to a grounded vicinity. We have our Knight of Flutes coming, so someone is here who's still going to be pulling on the heartstrings, or who may pull on your heartstrings upcoming. I feel like there's some things that you're maybe needing to take control over in your life. Oh my goodness, is this reoccurring theme of May? It's taking control, having that confidence and knowing what you want and taking the action and doing it, right? But we get this first date card that comes out, Ace of Rings, which is i.e. the Ace of Pentacles, which is indicating a fresh beginning. Some new starts, new relationships, things like that are kind of coming into your life. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's someone new, a brand new person coming in. This could be someone who's older who's coming in, because I'm also feeling, like I said, there is a tugging on heartstrings. So either this is someone who you've already been with, or someone who's had some emotions, or you may have some emotions towards, who is circulating around that energy. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to be single, but it's not going to be single long. So you're not having a hot girl summer all summer. Going to be a part of the summer, a little smidge of the summer, because you look like you're going to be locked down, or someone's going to be having your attention relatively soon. Wow, look at this. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Rings. Okay. And that says the proposal. You've got some interesting things up. Your summer should be spicy. Good luck to you, honey. And I do hope that that helps. Let's get into another question. Allison says, oh, Allison with the wolf, I'm so glad to see you on here again tonight. Where will I meet my forever partner? I felt something here. Hold on, because I felt something. I don't know why, for the life of me, like literally when I read that, well, I know why, because Spirit threw it into my sight. I see, and I'm not sure if this is like a coffee shop or what. Oh my stars. I see this, like, it looks like a little, like maybe like a cafe type of energy, or like a barista, like a coffee shop, something of that sort. I mean, when I'm telling you, I can see the chairs. These chairs are like wooden chairs. I see like the marble tables. I can see the big picture glass windows out there. I see the awning that's outside of the shop. Hi, oh my gosh, it's so vivid. I feel like you're going to meet this person in some, like, it literally looks like in some sort of like coffee shop, cafe, something of that sort. So this is definitely not going to be, I'm scrolling online, or, you know, I went to the park. And this seems like you're going to meet them at an intimate place. And no less, I almost feel as though they may have some sort of connection to that place. So maybe they work there, or maybe they own the place, because I'm feeling like a sense of leadership or power that's there. So I would kind of be on the lookout for someone who, there's nothing like that where you live. Okay. Just because it's not where you live doesn't mean you don't travel, because this is not necessarily saying it's tomorrow. It's something that's upcoming. So be on the lookout when you go out. because there is strong energy of someone who's, I don't know, man, when I'm telling you, this is so vivid to me. Wow. But yeah, no, I definitely see someone who kind of comes in now. Just the Tim Hortons. So, okay. Definitely keep your eyes posted on that, because honey, you definitely have some things coming up. Oh my goodness, it's time for the last question already. Oh, this hour flew by. Let's take our last question. Little Portia says, hi, who will I date next, please and thank you. I'm getting the lovers tonight. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull this love deck. Are you guys loving this love deck? I'm going to pull this love deck back out and see who will you date next. Oh, wow. First off, I feel like you're going to be dating someone relatively quickly, because honey, the lovers card just popped right on up. We got our producer who pops right on up. And to me, this is like something that you're wanting and something you're very proactive about. I get a lot of water energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Perhaps we have our Nine of Flutes that comes out. This is going to be someone who really is kind of emotionally open. This isn't going to be someone who hides their feelings. They are going to be upfront in your face, tell you how they feel. And even for you, I feel like this is relatively soon, probably here within the next 4 months, if not sooner, that this person comes in. I feel like this person will help kind of tear some walls down for you. There may be some things where you've had trust or trust related things that have kind of popped up in your past that I kind of feel like this person will kind of alleviate or take away. The communication to me seems really strong. However, understand when they feel, they really feel, and this person may seem like they put a lot in at first. They may seem almost too overeager, but don't allow that to freak you out. I understand that sometimes we do, but don't allow that to freak you out so much here, because I feel like that's just how they are. That's their love language, which is also so very important to understand in having partners, is their love language and also how they love back, how they receive and how they give. For me, I feel like that's relatively quickly. It seems like when I said they take away some of the insecurities that you may have had in the past. And wow. But I do hope that that helps. Really strong energy, and actually feel really good about your upcoming connection. Well, guys, Allison says, thank you. You gave me something to look forward to. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It has been an amazing show. I can't believe how quick it goes by. I have so much enjoyed my final Wednesday with you all. But don't you worry. You get to see me on Monday starting June 5th. We have so much other great content that's coming up. We got our Girl Squirrel here at midnight. So you guys get a little hour break and then hop back in. Journey says, goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with their heart and soul, there's no such thing as separation. This is by Rumi. Journey, you with these quotes tonight are melting this beating heart. Energy says, one of my own quotes, I am and must be as you are and must be. I cannot change you and I cannot change me. We can only change ourselves if we choose by energy. Oh, energy. Oh, suck me in. Send me that one too. I'm so serious. I have quotes everywhere. I hope you all stay tuned all week long. Don't forget to check out mypsychicconnection.com for 24/7 reads. There's always someone on there. Don't forget to check out Life 9 magazine for all the great content and articles upcoming. I'm so excited to be a part of My Psychic Connection. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, and you all have a wonderful night.